A star was born. For 18 years in a row, the people liked it best. Once again this fall, it will shine into millions of homes. Once again, you'll see the best CBS. And once again, all of your favorites will be back.
A Ted Baxter exclusive starring Ted Baxter.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome to a Ted Baxter exclusive. Now, today I'm proud and privileged to have the rare pleasure of playing host to all of the stars of returning CBS shows.
Come on, Silver Tongue, let's go.
I'll be conducting in-depth interviews and asking the kinds of questions that America has come to expect from this reporter. Let's say hello to the stars.
Hi, y'all out there in TV land. Hello, Mother.
This is Dr. Gannon.
I'm Barnaby Jones.
I am Jane's kid named Blacklock in a cellar.
It's a pleasure to have you all here. Is everybody comfortable?
I'm going to go make some coffee.
It's a good idea, Bob. We all have our own personal heroes. Perhaps it'd be interesting to find out who the stars look up to.
Doris Day Nixon.
Jimmy Brown Shaft.
And Butch.
I used to dream about marrying Errol Flynn.
I hate men! I hate all men! I hate every man who was ever born into this rotten, stinking world!
Carol hates me.
Everybody really loves you.
I know. Of course, you all know who I look up to. My closest and dearest friend and colleague, Walter Cronkite. Well, right now I'd like to show you some movies that I took at a glamorous Hollywood party, given in my honor the last time I was on the coast. Would you roll the film, boys?
Yeah.
Sweetheart. Darling.
Right on time, just like always.
Could you back up and build up to that a little more?
You've been drinking.
How did he get a hold of it?
Right now, I couldn't care less.
I'll tell you one thing, I never knew anybody called Mike looks as good as you do.
That's the way to do it. Skip the ceremony, get right to the essentials.
Oh, look at that.
Let's drink to it.
Champagne tickles my nose.
Why don't you give me a beer?
Be careful with that hot coffee. You almost burned your bra.
D-A-D-D-Y, he's drinking D-O-O-Z-E.
You were in the bathroom for 45 minutes.
I got consummated. I'll let you get in there.
That was a real wingding.
It sure was, McLean. And now it's time for you out there to ask some questions. My first letter is from Mrs. E.W. of Marysville. Dear Ted, you're so handsome. Why don't you have your own series?
She's just a woman who's worried to death about something she can't understand.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
And here's one from the 5th grade class at the Millard Fillmore Elementary School in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. We want to know what advice you would give to someone who wants to get into show business.
You ought to be on a food-free diet.
You know what my father always used to say?
If you're making time in the hallway, don't lean up against no doorbell.
You've been seeing too many movies.
Sound advice, John boy. And now for my last letter. Mr. Ted B. of Minneapolis writes, who is your favorite TV anchorman?
You kidding?
Seriously, though, you guys, this is really a serious question that I think everyone should answer.
I don't want any part of it. Now, listen, I'll see you.
Forget it. Sorry.
No, thanks.
You jiving.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this in-depth interview. It's time to say goodnight.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Let's go get it.
Okay, gentlemen, let's get on it.
Good night, Francis.
Till next time, this is Ted B. in Minneapolis saying, next fall, see the best. CBS.
Got to agree with that.
How do you think it went, Mayor? How do you think it went, Mayor? How did you think it went?
Dynamite!
This season, there'll be bright new stars in the evening sky.
Give me it up! Give me it
It was a very special kind of time. It was the last period of innocence the country's known.
We just finished with a war.
We really had nothing to worry about except ourselves, our homes, our 2 cars, our television sets. For those of us who were teenagers, the clothes on our backs.
1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, now go, cat, go.
I suppose in hindsight, it's easy to look back and say, hey, didn't we dress funny then, or didn't we behave peculiarly then? But it wasn't peculiar to us at that time.
Can you dance? I do great dips.
What we're going to be concentrating on are the people in the show. People who at that time had a certain set of values which we hope to reflect.
All the things you said to me about respect for myself, for my body. All of a sudden, I'm supposed to do as you say and not as you do. Anita, things are just not that black and white. You raised me in black and white.
So what we're going to be trying to do is show the 50s as they were from the point of view of the people as they went through them. But we've all gone through the same thing. We've all had our first date, our first car, our first kiss.
There are facets of Jeff Reed and Anita Kramer which apply to people that age today, and in any decade, actually.
Do you always drive like this?
Yes, I'm a very careful driver.
We slow and we be far.
There are things that Jeff Reed experiences that everyone in that age group experiences. The pain, the frustration, the fear, the tremendous growing up and learning period that those years provide.
You mad?
No, I'm not mad. You know, I really don't know what I am. You've got me very confused, and I really...
The bittersweet memories of growing up. We've all been sons and daughters.